So you want to train on rings, do ya? Let Yannick and I help you out.
They say that the rings are the best upper body tool, but it is more accurate to say that they're the most versatile. In one apparatus, we can switch from pull to push, bent arm, straight arm, balancing, and inversions. What makes them unique is that we are responsible to create our own base of support, which adds that extra layer of challenge.
Just like working on the floor or with bars, on the rings we're going to push and pull. But when I do a push-up on the floor, I'm confident, bar any earthquakes, the ground's not going anywhere. When I apply this push to the rings, there's an extra layer of complexity now. Not only am I doing the push up and down, but I also have to control my base of support so that it's not going out away from me, the scapular position. This is important on the bars, any kind of calisthenic skills that you're doing on the floor, but on the rings, this is more pronounced. So it's important for us to understand when we train on the rings that our shoulders can elevate and depress, they can protract and retract. And depending on what exercise we're doing, this scapular position matters.
Due to the unstable nature of the rings, scapular positioning here is going to be even more important. As highlighted by the support hold here, Tyson's ability to maintain depression of the scapula here is responsible for maintaining the stability on the rings. As soon as he loses tension there, he will get spat out immediately by the rings.
Another massive component to training on the rings is straight arm strength. So that's your ability to perform an exercise with your elbows locked out straight. This is likely going to be new to you if you've never trained on rings before, and there are straight arm exercises that exist on the bar or on the flat ground, but the rings makes this so much more difficult. You can be shown how to do this. Squeeze your triceps, lock the elbow, arms are straight, pull back in. But when you do it, you're likely going to be bending if this is your first time doing it. So what this is going to involve when you first approach straight arm exercises on the rings is try to check your ego, film your reps, know what you're looking for, and reduce range of motion to start.
However, not all movements are made harder on the rings. For example, in inversions, the inversions are actually easier as there's no obstacle in between the rings that are stopping me from getting into a position, as opposed to the bar version where we have a physical restriction.
Keeping those things in mind, also note you'll want to adjust the reps, adjust the range of motion, adjust the intensity, and check that ego. Rings can be very difficult, and a lot of the things you see online you're going to want to replicate straight away, and that just won't be the case. There's a lot of resources online for the right technique and for the right progressions on Yannick's channel, on my channel. Use those resources to your advantage, film your sets, and have smart progressions, and that's how you'll achieve your rings goals. Anything to add, Yannick?
Yes, rings might be a bit harder, but they do offer you more options to widen your practice.
Rings are hard, but rings are so fun. Don't you agree?
That's correct.
Enjoy the training and let us know if you have any comments, any questions down below.